Hey guys, what is up? In this video, I'm going to do something different where I'm going to buy Apple stock tonight, and I hope I can show you step by step and walk through the thought process and also maybe the emotional boat that goes through my mind when it comes to purchasing stocks. So if you are a beginner and you have not purchased any stocks yet, then feel free to watch throughout this video because I believe this video will be very informative to you. I will not be making a lot of... I hate that noise. I will not be making a lot of cuts in this video because I want to be as transparent, as raw as possible so that you can get to witness what are the actual thought process, and I will hopefully get you through step by step and show you the entire process. Okay, today I'm planning to buy 2 shares of Apple. So it's not a huge investment, but it's not small to me. At the current market, Apple is trading about $435 US. So okay, just in case, it's about 8:59 p.m. right now. It's 4th of August. So if you don't know already, NASDAQ actually opens their market at 9:30 p.m. Malaysia time, so it's actually 9:30 a.m. US time. So I have about 30 minutes to get ready before placing my trade. I will use these 30 minutes to guide you through, so allow me to just get my notes. I actually prepared this video this morning. I was in my shower, so I thought what could be the best way to show the audience the entire share buying process. I think there's nothing better than to show you the actual buying process, right? So although this is not the Bursa Malaysia shares that we used to buy, I'm actually going to buy US stocks, but I believe the thought process is about the same. So disclaimer ahead, this is not a buy and sell recommendation. I'm not asking you to buy Apple's share after watching this video. In fact, I encourage you to do your own homework. I've done my homework, I've done my fundamental analysis, and I see huge quality in Apple's share. I'm a huge Apple fan, if you don't know already. I have almost every product that you can imagine that is sold in Malaysia from Apple. I just love their ecosystem and how they integrate with each other, and I see huge prospect for Apple. And with Apple Pay, it could be the next digital bank for the world. Okay, so this video will be a little bit long drawn. It could be potentially 30 or 40 minutes. So I will try to include a timestamp down below. If you ever get bored, just visit that timestamp and then I'll just pinpoint to what actually happens at which minute. But if you would like to enjoy the raw experience of buying shares, then please watch until the end of the video, even though it's gonna be very long. Okay, let me just put the time there in case I lost track while filming. So the question of the day: why buy Apple's share today? I've covered why I want to buy Apple's share, and now I'm going to cover why today. So if you have not known already, Apple is going to have their stock split into 4. So for each share that you owned, you will be split into 4 shares. So for example, today, if I buy 1 shares of Apple at $400 US, it's going to be worth $100 US, but in return, I will be owning 4 shares. Tim Cook actually announced on the 30th of July that they are going to split their shares, and the X date for this is 24th of August 2020. So I thought what could be a better time to buy Apple shares before their stock splits. So the reason why Apple is splitting their shares is because they want to reduce the share price, and this will enable higher liquidity and more investors will be able to purchase the shares. And as a result, I believe after the stock split, more people will have access to Apple share and the share price will be bumped up. Alright, so ever since Apple's initial public offering in 1980, they have actually split 4 times. 3 times 1 to 2 splits, in 1987, in year 2000, and also year 2005. And in year 2014, Apple did a 1-to-7 split. So Apple has actually weathered through the economy downfall and been through quite a bit of recession and actually still stand out as one of the largest $1 trillion company in the world. So I thought, why not buy into tech giants like this that actually knows what they are doing, have a strong management, strong financials, proven track record of their historical financial data, and just very visionary company that actually wants to penetrate to every single part of the world. So if you don't know already, Apple's recent quarterly report came out really strong. Okay, before I go any further, why not I show you the financials of Apple and just judge yourself. Yep, so this is what I'm talking about. So this, as you can see, this is Apple's P&L, and their products have actually sold a strong $46 billion, and their services has gained $13 billion. So this is more than what they have garnered in the past year for the 3 months ended in this quarter. So as you can see, the EPS growth is very strong, from 2.2 cents per share to 2.61 cents per share basic. And as you can see by their geographical segment, in America, the revenue is strong. The net sales is about 27 billion, good growth. In terms of Europe, their growth is very positive as well. Greater China, from 9.1 billion to 9.3. In Japan, increase as well, and also the rest of APAC, 3.6 billion to 4.2 billion. That's a really strong growth. And if you can see on the net sales by category, on the right is 2019, on the left is 2020. So their sales of their iPhone, their Macs, their iPad, their wearables, their watches, their home and accessories, services, it's all better than the previous year. Okay, so I will stop myself before I get too technical and too nerdy with the numbers. So it's actually 9:13 p.m. right now, and I still have about 17 minutes before the stock market opens. So what I would like to share with you right now is how am I going to buy the shares. So very simple, I have my share trading account registered through Maybank, and obviously I'm going to buy the shares via Maybank. So as you may have known, there's actually a lot of ways that you can buy overseas shares, such as eToro, TD Ameritrade, and probably the last option that some people would go for is via conventional banks like Maybank, CMB, and etc. But the thing is, apps like eToro, they are not actually licensed and regulated by the Securities Commission of Malaysia. And if you're interested, I'll put a link down below in the description showing a list of companies that are not regulated by the Securities Commission. So back to the process, I'll be buying via Maybank. It's actually Maybank Kim Eng Investment Bank. So I've actually topped up my limit to buy the NASDAQ or the US stock market. I'll be buying 2 Apple shares, if I not said it 1,000 times in this video already. Now the share price is about $435. So 2 shares of Apple at $435 will be around $870, plus with the brokerage fee of $25 is about $895. So maybe just give it another $5 of stamping, clearance, or whatever fee, miscellaneous fees. So it's about $900 of payment of transaction. So $900 is actually equivalent times with the forex, say 4.21, I believe. It's about 3.8k ringgit. So I'm not sure to you, but 3.8k is quite a notable sum to me. It's not huge in absolute amount, but it's a mini investment that I'm making overseas. This is actually my first time buying a global market shares. So yeah, if you have stayed until this part of the video and you know that the clock is actually ticking, and okay, maybe just let me get a sip of my coffee. Yeah, okay, so what is my actual thought process before making such transactions? If you have not purchased stocks before, what I would like to tell you is 3 to 4K per transaction is actually quite a respectable amount and is a good amount to begin for investors, for beginners. So if you would like to try investing, I say start with 1,000 ringgit. If you can go further, go for 2 to 3,000 per transaction, and that will limit the impact of the brokerage fee. Because at the end of the day, you are not just testing the water, you are buying companies, assets that you believe will excel and will propel in the future. So should I care about the opening price of the market later? I would, but not necessarily. Let me explain it. So if it's $435 per share right now, before the market opens, it could jump up to, let's say if it's a positive jump, it would be around $445 per share. So in that case, I don't really care that much, because if it's going to suck, it's going to suck long term. It doesn't matter. But if it's good, it's going to be good in the long term. So the few dollars or the few ringgits difference really just doesn't cut it. So it's small money lah, but when you amortize in long term, it doesn't really affect lah. You go for Starbucks, you drink one cup of Starbucks, also 20 ringgit ready ma. Why would you want to wait for the lowest of the low at the trading day to buy that share? I mean, don't think too much lah. Don't think too much lah. Yeah, just don't think too much. I do tend to overthink at times, but when it comes to stock purchasing, I just go with the flow. If it's yours, then go ahead. If it's not yours, then pause, look around. There's tons of shares around. It's okay to not buy that share even though you have put efforts and hours of effort, and as well as time into researching about this company. If it's not suitable, if one of the parameters does not suit you and it doesn't get over your head, then don't buy it. It's alright not to buy it. At the end of the day, cash is king. Cash do not come by easily. So keep your cash. Buy when you think there's a good opportunity. Spending every single cent that you have and just simply investing is not smart investing, and it's not safe to do that. It's always better to have cash, even though it's going to devalue with time. But we are talking about very minimal inflation playing in the background, so you can afford waiting and get devalued, but don't wait too long, okay? So before I contradict too much, my point is, do your research. It's okay if you wasted your time. If it's not your stock to buy, don't buy it. Don't rush it. Patience is a virtue. Look again. It's okay to wait for a bit. Be patient, and if it's your stock, then go ahead, okay? So I hope you learned something. It's about 9:21 p.m. right now, about 9 minutes before the stock market opens. So what happens in this time is nothing much lah, to be honest. I'm just going to place the buy order. I will wait for maybe 5 minutes into the opening and just see what is going to be happening. If it's a big jump or big drop, I will monitor and I'll just buy lah. If it's a small jump or small drop, it doesn't matter, then I'll just go in lah, because it signals that it is very stable lah. So yeah, 8 minutes to go. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you like this kind of raw, live, transparent content, please smash that subscribe button for me. It really helps me to grow my channel. I'm currently targeting to reach 100 subscribers by the end of August 2020. Of course, my ultimate goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers to share my content, but if you can help me push and excel my growth, then I would be really grateful. Really, I would be so appreciative of what you can do for me. And in return, I promise I will bring more content to teach and to enrich you whichever possible. Okay, so about 7 minutes before the market opens, what I would like to do now is stay calm, read some forums, look at the technical charts. I know it doesn't matter, technical charts really doesn't matter. I would just read through the discussions, you know, just to satisfy myself really. You know, the thought process of before you buying something, you always want to seek for someone's opinion or maybe just read online reviews to strengthen your purchase decision. Whereas in your mind, you have already purchased that item. It's just a matter of placing that buy order or just pressing the buy button, or maybe just paying over the counter. And yeah, join me. I will fast forward this portion. If it gets too boring, I'll maybe cut it out. Thank you very much for staying. If you have stayed until this part of the video, I know it's very long. Feel free to skip according to the timestamp below. And yeah, thank you for watching. So what I will be doing right now is I will be on trading view. This is where all the technical things happen. Do you guys like banana? Oh, I love banana. But to be honest, it's very high in sugar content. Avoid it if you're on diet. No, but who cares? I'm buying Apple shares tonight. Has anyone actually thought about the combination of apple and coffee? I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. But I like it. The combination of banana and coffee, it just gives you such a sugar rush. As well as the caffeine. I don't know what I could be saying in the next few minutes. So, pardon me, excuse me if I get too hyperactive. As you can see, it's about 9:26 now, about 4 minutes. So I'll be logging into my Maybank trading portal, the global trading portal, and yeah, see you when the stock market opens in 3 minutes. Hey guys, so it's 9:28 p.m. right now, just a little bit over 1 minute just before the stock market opens. So I will shift the tripod and let the camera point towards my screen so you can actually see me dropping that buy order. Okay, see you when I see you. So yeah guys, it's 9:30 p.m. right now. As you can see, not sure if you can zoom. Yeah, 9:30 p.m. It's the opening of the stock market in the US market. Let's see. So this is the Maybank Investment Bank portal. Now I'm going to buy Apple share from NASDAQ. So let's see. I put NASDAQ. And not sure if you guys can see this clearly. I hope you can. I'm going to buy AAPL. Let's go AAPL. So yep, this is Apple Incorporation. So yeah, if you can see, this is Apple Incorporation. So they started up with $3 extra, and it's now trading at $438 per share. I believe it doesn't really matter whether I buy at 438, 430 or 445. I will just buy it at 438, I believe. So let's buy 2 shares. And I'll buy at 438.5. So payment in cash, settlement in ringgit. So just before I purchase, just want you to know that I'll be paying via Maybank Investment Bank. So after this particular buy order, if it goes through, I will receive a contract note by the investment bank, and I will proceed to bank in the cash amount, which includes the brokerage fee and whatsoever, all transacted to the Maybank Kimeng. Oh, as you can see, it's still dropping, so I'll just wait for a few minutes. Yeah, wow, you see, it's still dropping. 437.9 already. So if it jumps back to 440, I'll just hit the buy button. Doesn't matter. But it's really cool because the stocks that you are trading is dropping right now. And why not be patient and wait for a few minutes? If it drops, then yeah, let's go. Come on, Apple, let's drop. Okay, about 5 minutes into the stock market, the price is about 437 US dollars per share, and I believe it's still at going down, so I will just wait for a few more minutes. I know it sounds really dumb that I've said in the beginning that it doesn't really matter when it comes to a few dollars, but no, as human, we are cheapskate to get out at we want to get the most out of every dollars that we have in front. So if it's dropping, I thought why not just wait lah. See, it's $436 already. Hey yeah guys, quick update. It's 9 minutes after the opening of the stock market. So yeah, as I told you, patience is a virtue. I've just theoretically gained about $4. It's about $434 per share right now and still dropping. So I'll just wait for a few more minutes before I place my buy order. If it rises above $435, then I will buy. Screw it. Let's just order at $435. 2 shares. Settlement in ringgit. Submit. So while to buy 2 shares, Apple income 435 at 2. So alright, let's go. Your order is accepted successfully by the system and will be submitted to the exchange. Okay. Alright, let me just adjust the camera. So right now, as you can see, the orders is below. I think I'll be able to get the shares in a minute. So I'll update you guys right after the order is matched. So right now, what I can do is just wait for the order to match. So in order to buy shares, you need another opposite party to sell you shares. So let's see. Guys, so I'm still waiting for the orders to be matched. And the order has been filed to the NASDAQ, and I'm really excited, as I don't know if you can feel my excitement through the camera lens. Yeah, I will update you guys when the order is matched. So just have faith and wait and enjoy the process. Hey guys, just a quick update. I got my share already. Yep, I got 2 Apple shares at $435 per share. So I got my 2 pieces of Apple share and my order is filled. Yay! Okay guys, so you have witnessed the entire process and I've successfully bought 2 Apple shares at $435 per share. Some post-purchase thought process. I'm really excited to hold this stock and I really hope that this stock will grow. So at the point of making this video, it's 4th of August. So you can actually now Google Apple share price and check it out. You can check whether my investment is actually worth it or not. So it doesn't matter whether you are checking this on August 2020 or maybe sometime next year or maybe the year later. I will be holding this Apple stock for quite some time, and I'm really excited to see how this pans out. And yeah, Apple will be splitting its share at 24th August and the new share will be trading at 28th August. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy contents like this. Help me hit the subscribe button down below and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy contents like this. I'm sorry if it's a bit long drawn. I try to be raw and transparent as possible. I've tried to limit down the cuts in this video to show you what actually goes through behind the scene. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you very much once again, and I will see you in the next one.